If you are a streamer, an influencer, a YouTube, a content creator, any of those, okay? And you are buying the game and enjoying the game and streaming you playing and enjoying the game, I think you are very irresponsible with your platform. The only exception I would make is if you're buying the game specifically to drive up traction for a pro trans stream. Like your entire stream is you shitting on JK Rowling and doing charity work. The entire stream, there isn't a section of the stream that anyone can find where you are doing anything other than saying, hey, JK Rowling, you're a transphobic piece of shit. I just donated $10,000 to whatever the fuck. Okay? And if people disagree, that is really tough. That's really tough. I think that in the instance where you are streaming the game, but you are actively trying to raise awareness for trans issues, and you are actively shitting on JK Rowling, and you are doing a charity stream, I think you're doing way more good than bad. I think the bad that you are doing, the $60 that you contributed if you bought it, is so infinitesimally small in comparison to all of the good and all of the pro-trans awareness that you are doing. Okay? Next, I wanted to say...
The divisive nature of the HL game and the surrounding discourse has been going on for far too long, and I'm done pretending it hasn't. Yes, we are all tired by now, and yes, we are all waiting for its next installment. Half-Life deserves as much.
The next thing that I want to say, I really don't care if any individual person buys and plays the game. It's clear that Hogwarts Legacy is at the point of Chick-fil-A levels of big, where there is no level of boycotting that will work. Okay? I'm sorry, you can boycott it all you want. J.K. Rowling will still be a billionaire, or close to a billionaire. She's like a multi-millionaire. And she is not going to notice that you didn't buy the game. I think on a personal level, your moral system should reflect your purchases. I am not going to buy the game, but I am not going to give my money because I feel like morally I shouldn't do it. It's the same reason that I've only been to Chick-fil-A like 5 times ever. It's like, I know my boycott does nothing. I'm still gonna do it. It's like voting blue in a red state, you know? Like, your vote isn't gonna do anything. Mitch McConnell is still taking his seat, but I get it. I get why you're doing it, because hopefully one day your vote actually matters. So I'm not going to buy the game. I'm not going to give her my money. I also recognize that my lack of purchasing isn't going to do anything.
Community people shy.
Thank you, Diet Coke. So yeah, that's my take. I think on a personal level, none of you should buy it. Maybe find alternative means of playing the game if you really want to play the game. I think you should not be, if you're normie friends, some other person you don't know who doesn't know anything about J.K. Rowling, or maybe even they do know shit about J.K. Rowling, you're not going to benefit from shaming this person. You're not. However, I think you have a responsibility as a content creator, you have a responsibility as an influencer, that you have so much reach to such a big audience that you should use this as an opportunity to say, I am not playing that game. J.K. Rowling is an enormous transphobe, and this is an issue worth caring about. Will my $60 make a difference in this boycott? No, but I'm going to use this as an opportunity to explain to all of you why trans rights are so important and why you should care about them. If this matters to me so much that I'm willing to not buy it just on principle, it should matter to you. You have a responsibility to educate your audience, okay? You just do. You do. I'm sorry. You do. I think the only exception is if you are doing a charity stream because you're using the hype of this game to promote anti-JK Rowling sentiment. And I think that is like, it teeters on like, is this okay? Is this not okay? And I think it's okay only because the amount of harm that's caused.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 2 tiny things. A, you spent maybe $60, so you made JK Rowling almost a billionaire, a little bit richer, really doesn't make a difference to her. And B, maybe a few people in your audience said, I'm going to get this game now. I'm going to get this game. If you're raising like $500,000 for trans rights and the outcome was that maybe 15, 20 people bought the game, you've done way more good than harm. What could I approach a friend that's trying to shame people from playing? What could I do to approach a friend that's trying to shame people from playing the game? I think the reality is that like you have to just it's I think you just compare it to Chick-fil-A. You know? Like Chick-fil-A, it doesn't matter how many of us boycotted it. Chick-fil-A is still doing Chick-fil-A things, you know? Like there's nothing we can do about it. And I think that that's that, you know? If you buy and play the game doesn't mean you're a transphobe, but if you need to debate to upset people and are defending, you just shut the fuck up and move on, yeah. I also don't know how overblown this like harassment stuff is because I haven't been on the internet in like 2 days, other than to like get on for a few hours to play some video games and then go back to unpacking. I view it along the lines of my sibling. She loves and grew up on a Harry Potter. She doesn't realize the bad shit Rowling has done. I think of her when it comes to the game. There are people who like the series that aren't raging transphobes. Oh, yeah. I've noticed a lot of normies don't even know the J.K. Rowling discourse. Yeah, a lot of people don't know it. And the problem is, like, you're not, like, helping, I guess. You're not helping advance trans rights by harassing normies who are buying the game. It's not going to work, you know, which is the really sad thing. If you guys disagree with me, that's fine, okay? That's fine. I just think principles matter when you're trying to teach other people about something. And besides that, I don't think it really does anything. So yeah. And honestly, it doesn't look like a very good game. Bro, I have fucking other better games to play. I'm going to be real with you guys. The other main reason why I'm not going to be playing that is because I have better games to play, okay? It's called Heroes of the Storm. Maybe you've heard of it. It's the game is so good that the developers issued a patch note a few months ago saying that they were never going to update the game again. And they were never going to push any more balance changes. So that's how good the game is. Okay. You can't improve perfection. That's what I'm saying. It has reached its peak. Why go further? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hata's best MOBA? Exactly, bro. None of these items to slow you down. There's no Zonias to cuck you. Okay, bro? Even pirating the game is implying that you're okay with this content that is pretty explicitly anti-trans, anti-Semitic, at least socially acceptable, I guess. Piracy is illegal and we can't endorse it, yeah. I'm just reading chat to see what you guys think. The other thing that someone brought up about, by the way, the other thing someone brought up that I've never thought about that was really fucked up. The fact that people were fine with getting the game before and the series before, even though they were widely anti-Semitic, but now that the series is also transphobic or the author is transphobic, like now we're boycotting it. It's like, wow, man, I can't imagine being part of the Jewish community and seeing this. I would be so mad. I'd be like, oh, okay, so when it's my problems, that you guys aren't going to be allies for us. But now that it's your problem, we have to be allies for you. I would be pretty annoyed. Like, to all the people sending, like, death threats and to all the people harassing people for buying the game, where was this energy 5 years ago? Where was this energy 5 years ago, bro? Where was it? Where was it before, huh? No. Those issues, no. Those people don't, no. That issue is not that important. That's my take. If you disagree, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. I'm beyond that point. I'm just saying, this is my take. I think that these things are true, and some of these things are just not true, and whatever. Okay, great. We're just used to people not giving a fuck. It's really sad. All right. Also, we literally play COD, and that money goes to the military-industrial complex. I'm led to believe that these same people will not stop buying any future installments. So, like, here's the problem, chat. This is, like, the problem with all the people that are being such purists about this that are like, no, you can't get the game. You can't get the game at all. It doesn't matter. If you get the game, you deserve to die and you are a transphobe. For those, like, for the small group of people that are saying this stupid shit, do you know that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism? If you play any Blizzard game, you are anti-Hong Kong, okay? You are pro-sexual assault in the workplace, and you are pro not paying workers properly. So I better not see anyone in chat saying don't buy the game or you're a transphobe, but you play any Blizzard games. You better not be doing that, right? Same thing with Riot games. You better not be playing a game that promotes sexual assault. What, sexual assault isn't important to you? Only trans rights are important to you? Sexual assault doesn't matter. You better not be doing that, right? You better not be using TikTok, right? Like, there is no ethical consumption. You are not going to make a dent in her pockets. The only thing you can do is say, okay, I am going to try and be the best person that I can. I am not going to get the game, but I am a hypocrite to say that this person is morally bankrupt because they bought the game. Meanwhile, I have like 3 Blizzard games on my computer. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid to do that. It's stupid to like shame other people when you're engaging in the same bad practices because capitalism is unavoidable. Literally nothing you buy is made ethically. Literally nothing. All of the clothes that you wear. Okay, but we should move on. We should stay on entertainment because you need clothing, and for some people they can only afford non-American made clothing. But I want to keep it on entertainment. Okay? I want to keep it on entertainment. Ah, oh, man. That was actually take, except he used it. He said it in his Papega language. Yeah. We have choices on what to consume, and a video game is something we choose not to. That's why I just said what I said. I can excuse the sexual assault, but I draw the line at transphobia. Yeah, playing any Blizzard games means that you are pro stealing breast milk from women at your office. I think people would feel different. I think like the small minority of people that are like sending harassment or whatever, I think they would feel differently if they were the people being harassed for having a Blizzard game. Starting out early. Did you notice the part where I said you should choose not to buy the game on a personal level for your principles and morals? Did you not see the part where I said I am not going to buy it because I don't want to contribute? Because I literally just said that. I am saying you harassing other people, not you in specific or in particular, people harassing people for buying the game isn't doing anything good. It's not. That's what I'm saying. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the message. The message was that is the exact opposite of what there is no ethical consumption under capitalism means. And this bullshit, therefore, don't worry about being ethical, comes straight out of 4chan and Q forums. This is literally not what I said at all. I literally said you should personally choose to be the best version that you can and try and align your morals with your actions as best as you can. Harassing other people doesn't benefit anyone. Literally anyone. Harassing people who are streaming it is making the discourse about J.K. Rowling being a piece of shit, so it's a success. So did you check the part in the VOD where I literally said, if you are streaming and playing the game, you are being irresponsible with your platform, and I disagree? Did you miss that part where I just said that? So you can go ahead, check the VOD, the part where I said, the people who are streaming it and not being critical of J.K. Rowling are being irresponsible with their platforms. And they should not be doing that. But you can go ahead and go back and watch that again, okay? Streamer's already getting one guide. No, this wasn't one guide. I didn't get one guide. I guess kind of, but it is just as much making the trans advocacy look pretty petty now that they're trying to spoil the ending of the game. Would I care about that? I don't think I would care. I think if you spoil the game to streamers, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's funny. Maybe I'm not the best person to ask for this because like I think about things if they're funny or not. And then if they're really funny, I'm pro that thing. So I'm not a good person to ask about this, I think. Because I think if you went into someone's chat and they were playing it to maybe like a few thousand people and you spoiled the ending, I think it'd be really funny. So maybe I'm not a good person to ask. Oh gosh. But anyway, I'm not going to tell people that this is a petty hill to die on or that like you should go care about bigger issues or whatever. I think you can care about whatever issues you want that are relevant to you, okay? As little as they are, as big as they are, okay? I am just saying that if you know a random person who's playing the game who doesn't know anything about J.K. Rowling, shaming them doesn't help you. It doesn't. I think you can calmly educate someone or whatever. I don't know why I added the word calmly there. But you can tell them. You can be like, "Oh, you shouldn't." I don't even know if you should say you shouldn't have bought. There's probably a way to say it. Like you could probably just say, "I'm not gonna buy that game." The fucking J.K. Rowling is like transphobic as fuck. I think if you phrase it like that, I think most people will like be willing to listen and be willing to be like, "Really? What do you mean?" And then you can educate them there. Also, like this is literally why the left loses on every front. It's because we just care about these issues so much that we're very passionate about them. And because we're so passionate about them, we tend to push people away a little bit. But that's pretty normal, I think. I have such a big problem with like conservatives that care about trans people's like genitals. It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing in the world to me to be like pro freedom, America, land of the free, do whatever you want with yourself. We're not like North Korea where you have to pick between one of 10 hairstyles. We're worse, you know? Not actually, but before someone's like, you're literally Korea sympathizer. Chill. Okay, chill. It's so weird to me that like there are adults doing skin grafts, which is like a pretty normal procedure. There are adults getting breast implants or maybe mastectomies. But because these people are trans, suddenly it's a problem. I don't care. If you want to get surgery, go ahead. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's America. It's why do we care? Literally, why do we care? I don't understand, okay? What is the problem? If you think women at 18 can consent to getting breast implants, just cis women that want bigger boobs, why the fuck do I care who's getting them? I really don't understand why we suddenly have to care if it's men doing it. It's just literally land of the free. Do whatever you want. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just so weird to me. It's so weird to me to be so hypocritical. The news outlet that had the word trans more than any other news outlet combined in 2022 was Fox News. I just do not care. I just think it's so weird. Let everyone have big booba. Let everyone have any amount of booba that they want. They want control over every aspect of people's lives. The people that it's just like so sad. I don't. All right. So the only thing that I saw that I kept up with was this tweet from Hassan saying, every day there's new trans legislation being written to basically eliminate trans people from existence in the US. Y'all are talking about a video game that I'm not even playing. Recognize that this is about engagement on Twitter, a feeling of helplessness and nothing else. So go ahead, quadruple down in the quote tweets. It ain't changing shit. I'm not going to stop advocating for trans issues, but maybe you can get your first 1K RT and that'll help you feel better because life is going to keep sucking. And I think this statement is very harsh, but it's probably deserved. I don't know what his DMs have looked like. I don't know what his responses have looked like or his replies have looked like. I don't live his life.